Taurus, and welcome back to my channel, and this is your reading from Anything Spiritual, and this is for June 2021. I'm excited to announce I've got a new book coming out. This is a dad notebook and it's coming out for Father's Day. One issue is there's an issue at the publishers, and I've had an email to say that it could be another sort of 5 days yet before it goes live. So in the description below I will put a link, so if you're interested in this dad notebook for Father's Day, it's just plain pages, and at the bottom of every one, so it has been changed since I've had this proof, there's a picture at the bottom, says things like simply the best, love you dad, thank you dad. So lovely little messages for dad. That should be going live in the next few days, and I will put a link in the description below. I really wanted that link to be there before these videos come out, but obviously I need to get my videos out, and it is what it is, I'm afraid. The Spirit Within, this is a book me and my sister co-wrote. It's all about mediumship and spiritual sort of development. My sister also has a channel called Mind's Eye and Inspiration, and she too releases monthly videos, star signs, so if you want to pop along to her channel and have a look at your reading there. Okay, Taurus, I've been asking what the month ahead holds for you for June 2021. And, well, about 4 cards fell out. You had 3 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles. So, starting with the 3 of Swords, you've been hurt, you feel betrayed. It's like being stabbed in the heart. So, there's been some sort of hurt. 3s are when you're sort of progressing forward, when you're moving on to the next stage. So, that was a 3, and then obviously you had the 3 of Cups. So that's normally indicating some sort of celebration. So whilst there's this hurt going on and you're feeling hurt, you are moving on from it. So that hurt has already happened. And there seems to be some sort of celebration. Now with the 4 of Pentacles, you're holding on tightly to your finances. And again with the King of Pentacles, that's about being concerned with your finances. So you're trying to move on in your life, Taurus. There's been some sort of betrayal, some sort of hurt that you're moving on from, and you're taking the next steps from that. But you are concerned about your finances. You are being careful with your finances. You're watching sort of every step of the way. So the message for you, I felt, was sort of feeling betrayed and holding on to finances. So whilst you're trying to move forward, you're trying to take the next steps, obviously you're having to keep an eye on what's going on with the finances there. Okay, Taurus, and just another quick thing I'll just say is you might notice the thumbnail to this video is different to all my other ones. I'm just trying out a new thing on YouTube, just to see if, because obviously all my 12 videos every month has the same thumbnail, and it's like the algorithm normally promotes 1 or 2 videos and not the others. So we're just doing a little experiment this month. 6 are the same, and then I'm trying to do 6 different, and just see what happens, okay? So I just wanted to mention that if you're wondering why your thumbnail's different to the others, that's why. A little experiment's going on there. Okay, so let's have a look what you've got out so far, Taurus. You've got the High Priestess, the Knight of Wands, the 8 of Swords, the King of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. There's definitely a lot going on with you mentally, you know, lots of hurt, lots of upsets going on there. Just move these books out of the way a bit so we can move these cards up. Just want one more card for you. So like we said in the beginning, you're feeling a bit betrayed there, you're feeling a bit hurt. You're moving on. You're concerned and worried about the things that you don't know about. Is there something going on? Was you aware of all the facts? That's always in the back of your mind, okay? But you are coming into good things. You are moving forward. Knights, they are to do with action. And you are taking action. You're moving forwards, okay? You're feeling trapped. You're feeling like you can't get out. So it's almost like you're battling with yourself, Taurus. You know you're taking the next steps. You know you're moving forward. But this negative energy of this hurt that's happened to you, it's still sort of lingering a bit. You're still having these feelings of feeling trapped, feeling stuck. And perhaps that's to do with your money as well, that feeling of being stuck. We've got the King of Wands here. This could be you. This could be a fire sign. If you are like an Aries fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So could this be you, or is this the energy that you've got of the fire sign in you? You're standing strong in your power. You're trying to support yourself. Yes, you've got these feelings lingering on there in the background, but you're taking control of them and you're pushing them aside and you're pushing forward, Taurus, okay? You're being powerful and you're being assertive. You've got these new steps. We know you've got these new steps. We know you've got these new options, and there definitely is money involved. The Nine of Swords here, all these thoughts, all these worries going through your mind. Normally it goes to show that they're worse than what you're thinking, because you can see the swords are not even touching you. So there's lots of mental worries and concerns going on here, because we've got the Nine of Swords here and we've got the Eight of Swords. So is this feeling trapped? It's this feeling that you can't escape, but you are doing well at pushing those feelings aside. You are being strong and you are assertive, and the more you keep going and the more you keep blocking these negative thoughts out with positive ones, you will overcome them, Taurus, okay? And you will, you're going through that healing transition. We've got the Nine of Pentacles here. So again, you're moving forward. The Nine of Pentacles, look at her. Look how happy she looks as she's moving forward, and she's looking at everything that she's got around her. She's taking stock of what she's got and she's in her power. And this is you, Taurus, okay? And you're moving away from those hurt. You've got the Five of Cups there, and you can see you're looking at the cups that spilt on the floor, but you haven't lost them all. You've still got 2 cups standing up. So yes, you have lost something, you've walked away from something, you've given something up, but it's all to do with the transition and you moving on to happier things, Taurus, okay? Now let's have a look at your Angel and Saint card, see what message they've got for you. I've also got some new cards this month, Guardian Angel, so we'll pull one of those in a moment. And we've got marriage. So this quite possibly, this situation either involves a marriage or something that you were committed to. Because obviously in a marriage you're committed to another person. But this situation involves, if it wasn't a marriage and it's something like that, something that you were strongly committed to, which is why when you have to move on from those sort of things, it hurts so much because you have that strong commitment to it, okay? It could be that you're moving on from something to a marriage. You're giving up, being single, which was perhaps painful for you. Didn't like being single, or you're giving up a bad relationship for a good relationship. Who knows? But we have the marriage card in there, and this can relate to people in different ways. Okay, Taurus. So these are the Guardian Angel cards. They're new ones that I have out. And it says, embrace those around you. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you, making it even more important to surround yourself with those who love you and share your beliefs. Be willing to accept help from others. You could find comfort in a traditional solution, or your heart may long to try out new ideas. So again, a message about moving forward, a spiritual growth for you, Taurus. And surrounding yourself with people who love you, people who support you, okay? So it's very important when you're going through a transition, when you're going through this growth, to make sure you've got the people around you who are going to help you through that. And that's what that lovely little message is about. Okay, Taurus. Remember, if you like this message, hit the subscribe, and don't forget my sister's channel, Mind's Eye Inspiration. There will be a link in the description below. We've got a few more cards yet, and then we've got love and relationship cards at the end there, because for some of you this reading may have resonated with work or your other personal life and not necessarily relationships. Okay, and we've got the Guardian Angel card there, and we've got the Death card. And as we know, death is about transition. It's about moving on from one thing to another. And that's what your reading's been about. And we started off with that message in the beginning about feeling betrayed and holding on to your money. You're going through a transitional period. Somebody's hurt you, somebody's done something in some way, and you're moving on from it. You may still be with that person, but you're getting over that hurt and that betrayal. But in some way, you're leaving something behind. You've got to leave the past behind in order to move on from the future, Taurus. And that's what the Death card is about. It's about transitioning on, leaving that hurt and that pain away and going on to the nice. You know, in this card, you can see the pain there, but he's got the angels up here. So he's moving on, and that's what you're doing in your life, okay? In whatever way that transition is taking place, there's some sort of transition for you where you're leaving something behind, moving on to something else. And remember to surround yourself with those who love you. Remember that message from your guardian angel. And these are animal oracle cards, and you've got the turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. So there's no rush for you here, Taurus, okay? You need time to heal, so you can't rush this. It's a slow and steady race, and slow and steady does win the race, like we say. So it's just taking it slow, taking time to heal. Remember to replace those negative thoughts with positive ones, and surround yourself with people who love you. Okay, so we pulled some love and relationship cards for you here. Oh, we've actually got 3 come out. And we'll start with this one. And you've got the soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So whoever the person is that you're with or moving on to, this is your soulmate, this connection. We had that marriage card earlier to show that connection, didn't we? Pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, so there may be something that you just need to pay attention to, Taurus, and to do with your relationship. Remember, these are love and relationships with these messages. And heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So you need to communicate, Taurus. You need to open up. You need to talk to your partner. So for those of you in a relationship, this is quite possibly your soulmate. Just pay attention to red flags. You're probably not communicating properly with each other, and they're probably not happy about something, because we've got this card here telling you to have those heart-to-heart conversations and communicate, and then we can avoid the problems that the red flags can bring, okay? And for those of you who are single, your soulmate could be coming up for you. Remember to pay attention for red flags. There may be little things you need to get over when you meet somebody. We all have our little bad habits or whatever, and we need to just, when we meet somebody, obviously we have to kind of negotiate, get to know each other, and come to these little compromises and meet each other in that middle ground. So that's quite possibly what these red flags are about. It's finding that middle ground. And remember, heart-to-heart conversations. Be honest, talk to people, communicate, and hopefully everything will be fine. You're going through a transition, you're moving on, and remember, with the negative, replace it with the positive. But it does seem that you are moving on to better things. But it may take time, Taurus, okay? Things don't happen overnight, and slow and steady wins the race. Okay, Taurus, so thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed your reading. Have a good month, and I'll see you soon.